up, YouTube? It's your girl, Jimmi Pynk. Shout outs to my pink ladies and my T-birds. Okay, so today is day 7 of the Pynk Ribbon Project. Okay, y'all seen my face long enough. Y'all know I ain't comfortable like that. Okay. So it's day 7 of the Hunt for Pynk October. Rockin' Pynk. Giving you a little, what's that movie called? Shit, Pitch Perfect Realness. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you will probably know that I said that it's kind of hard to do a video every day because sometimes shit's not happening. So, since 4 o'clock this morning, because y'all know I'm a vampire, I've been checking Twitter, checking YouTube, checking Google, like, what's happening that's not politics and not sports that I can, talk about. And the only thing that has consistently been trending from 4 o'clock this morning to now, which is what? 1? 2, about to be 2, has been Bruno Mars. 24 Karat Magic. So I watched the video at 4 o'clock this morning when I seen it was trending, watched it and said, yeah, this ain't worth me doing a video on. 10 o'clock. Yeah, this ain't worth me doing a video on. So here we are now, and I'm like, I guess it's worth me doing a video on. So I rewatched the video. First things first. Are we all going to just sit here and not pretend that this is just a revamped Uptown Funk? We going to sit here and pretend that that's not another version of Uptown Funk? Like, listen. No, the music is not the same. But just the braggadocio, the thing that really knelt it on the head for me when he made the line about even knowing to give the color red to blues. That don't sound a little bit like I'm too hot, make a dragon want to retire. Like, I'm just like, oh, okay, so this is just where Uptown Funk was kind of giving you 70s funk. This is giving you 80s funk. Because let me tell you something. For my younger viewers, which I know it's not a lot of y'all might not know this, but this song is a direct ripoff of the Gap Band and Zapp and Roger. Like, just peeled straight off of it. Which Bruno Mars clearly has a lot of influences in the musical genre that he takes inspiration from. But this is borderline rape. I'm like, damn, I kind of feel like I'm listening to the Gap Band. I kind of feel like I'm listening to Zapp and Roger. And that, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of digging it. Because, like, it's good shit. If you don't know about the Gap Band, for my younger viewers, do y'all remember Snoop Dogg used them a lot? Justin Timberlake had the song with Snoop Dogg signs, Uncle Charlie Wilson. Okay, he was the lead singer of the Gap Band. So if you know Uncle Charlie from Snoop, that's the Gap Band. Zapp and Roger is basically all the motherfuckers that's using auto-tune and voice boxes came from him. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm just like, this is your first single in 4 years and you not singing. Sorry about it. Like, I like Bruno Mars as an artist. But, dude, you basically right. It's fucking Uptown Funk. It's Uptown Funk. It's fucking Uptown Funk. Except for this is Downtown Funk. This is the 80s now. Like, the Uptown Funk was the 70s and this is the 80s. But it's Uptown Funk. The video is the blackest damn video I done seen in a long time since Beyonce Formation. I'm like, Bruno Mars done brought out all the darkies. That's okay for me to say. It's not for you to say. I'm making a joke. But I'm just like, oh, everybody in the video black. One thing I will say that I appreciate about the video is you got women in the video and you were showing gratuitous ass shots, but they ain't have these big fake silicone pumped up asses that are not realistic. These girls was, which I feel like was more like a throwback to the 80s, because if you look at old music videos, when girls was in videos, they looked like they had normal bodies. They didn't have all this plastic surgery, all this pumped up extra shit They just was in good shape and they had normal looking fucking bodies, which all the women in this video did. And not one token white model. I'm like, just no Latina, no nothing. Just all darkies. I'm just like, wow, okay, Bruno Mars. I didn't even think you was part of our tribe. But, I mean, hey, we'll take it. You know, if we have to do a race trade, if you're not part of our tribe, I will definitely take Bruno Mars. Y'all can have Raven Simone. Y'all can have Stacey Dash. Y'all can have Dr. Ben Carson. Oh, I'll take a few. I'll give y'all a few people for Bruno Mars. I'll take Bruno Mars. But I didn't think he was part of our tribe. Well, he was, if he is or not, everybody else in the video was part of my tribe, okay? But other than that, the song, if I had to give it, I'm not usually a big giving ratings type person. But if I had to give the song a rating, I would give it about a 6 out of 10. Like, I genuinely like Uptown Funk much, much, much better. I know that was Mark Ronson's song. I genuinely like it much better. I think the reason why I don't like this song, I'm not saying every song has to, it's very lacking in substance. The song is very lacking in substance. And the fact that there's not a lot of him singing, which is his strong suit. Like, he was doing this, like, old school kind of call and response, like 80s almost style of rap where it wasn't a lot of complicated flow patterns, but you're a singer. Like, I like to hear you sing. You're a good singer. You're a good songwriter. And, like, I wanted to hear that. I didn't want to hear you just, I'm a player. I'm a dangerous man with money in my hand. I'm like, okay, we already got that from Macklemore Downtown. From actual 80s rappers. I don't need Bruno Mars to do it. The song, I will tell you this is probably a song that I'll probably come back in 2 weeks and be like, that's my shit. Because I am a huge fan of the Gap Band and a huge fan of Zapp and Roger Troutman. And this song is just the embodiment of it. So I'm sure, like, the shit will probably, if I will start hearing it on the radio on the way to work, like, when it start getting in, like, the little top 9 at 5 drive type things, and I'm on my way to work, like, I'm going to put it on and be like, yeah, put your pinky fingers to the moon. But until then, like, I still don't think it's going to be one of those radio songs, like, no pun intended, because you get 24 Karat Magic. It's not like Kiera Gold. They're like, from the first time I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, when I get home, I'm downloading that shit. That shit needs to be on my phone. I need to be listening to that while I'm at work. If I don't got a radio station around, this song is no. That I don't feel like it's going to be that type of song for me. Like, Uptown Funk was my shit. Uptown Funk was everybody's shit. I just don't think this is to... For waiting for him to do a single for 4 years, this wasn't the single I was expecting. Sorry about it. But I'm glad to see Bruno Mars back. The video was okay. I mean, it basically looked like Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z. I can't help it. Like, I'm like, okay, and that silly fucking hat. I'm like, you got on like this. It probably put me in the mind of like Big Pimpin' and back in that day because he had on like the Versace shirt. But that fucking hat, like, I understand it said 24 Karat Magic and Roman numerals or whatever, but that hat was not jamming, son. You could have put on a fedora or something. I was not feeling that hat. Maybe if the hat would have been metallic gold, or maybe if the numbers would have been gold, but just like a white, it reminded me of them promotional hats that they hand out at the fair when people is like, or in parades and stuff, and they hand out like the cheap white hats and with the logo on it. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, I'm not feeling that. So anyway, which I didn't even say the reason why I'm doing a video, because otherwise I wouldn't even did one. Please donate to Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer research and awareness. I'll put the link up. And unless something else major happened, I'm going to a football game tonight. It is my niece's homecoming game, and she's a senior this year, so I'm off work and I'm going. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to donate if you do. And, deuces.